Good evening. Alpha the Hamid United are playing their first game of the Caribbean Champions League against Olympia, currently underway at the Guyana National Stadium. Guyana's Alpha United are playing their second Caribbean Champions League match in 3 years, their last appearance being in the 2011-2012 season, exiting in the preliminary round. They this evening are facing a strong Olympia team that boasts 6 CCL appearances, having their best finish in the quarterfinal stages. Alpha, with only 2 games in the CCL, lost one and drew the other. They scored 2 goals and conceded 10. Olympia, on the other hand, played 26 matches, won 11, drew 6, lost 9, scored 36 goals and conceded 28. HGP Sports will be unable to bring you the highlights of that game since, according to local organizers, the CONCACAF body is responsible for local media accreditation, and up to news time, no communication was made with this sportscast regarding accreditation. The WICB announces the start of the female Super 50 and Under 19 one-day tournaments. Jamaica will look to start their defense of the one-day title of the Regional Under 19 Championships strongly when they face Barbados in the opening round of matches on Monday, August 11 at the GCC ground border. The Jamaicans coughed up the 3-day title to hosts Guyana with inconsistent play, finishing 4th in the table behind the unconvincing Barbadians, and will be looking to put a far sterner defense of the limited over title. They will fancy their chances against their old rivals following a convincing 6-wicket victory over them in the 3-day competition. In the other matches, hosts Guyana will start their bid to do the double against Leewards at Edmore, and Trinidad and Tobago will seek to leave their wretched 3-day form behind for a better display against the composite ICC Americas side at the DCC ground. Meanwhile, the Regional Women's Super 50 tournament opens this Thursday, August 7 in Dominica with 8 teams, including last year's Double Crown champions Jamaica, taking part in the tournament, which will be contested in 2 groups in the preliminary phase before advancing to the playoff stage. Under the new format, each team will have to play for their final position in the tournament following a round of playoffs. The final is set for Wednesday, August 13. And finally, Tiger Woods was forced to withdraw from the WGC Bridgestone Invitational Golf Tournament in Ohio with a back injury midway through his final. BBC reported that Woods said the problem occurred playing his second shot from a difficult stance on the second hole, although he left the course on the 9th after his tee shot appeared to aggravate the injury. The injury leaves his participation in the USPGA next week in doubt. Woods is due to play alongside fellow American Phil Mickelson for the first 2 rounds next week. As well as potentially missing out on the final major championship of the year, Woods may face a race to be fit in time for the Ryder Cup in September. The 14-time major winner had surgery in March, causing him to miss 3 months, but Woods has reported no problems with his back since returning in June. 2 weeks ago, Woods finished level 69th at the Open, his worst showing in that event as a professional. In Akron, the world number 10 played erratic shots on his front 9 and was carted off the course on the 9th tee after showing considerable discomfort in his back. At the time Woods withdrew, he was 3 over par for the final round at the Firestone Country Club, where he has won 8 times before and was 4 over for the tournament. For HGP Sport, Basil Bradshaw.